All right, we are back once again with some Resident Evil this Saturday. It is me, Triple X Medic. Bear with me as I get situated and get everything set up. Should just take a moment and we'll be underway. All right. All right, good to go. Let's begin. Agnostic, good to see you. Sorry about your phone port. How was your day thus far? Good to see you again. The General, he is here. Welcome, General. Good to see you. We got some pesky spiders we got to get rid of real quick. Chief for a day. No, not yet, Agnostic. I haven't had a chance yet. Once General's stream ended, I had some things I had to take care of, but I will, I promise, check it out as soon as I'm done with mine. Believe this is locked. Yes, okay. General, this is the DLC costume for Jill. This is the Sarah Connor costume from Terminator 2. I don't know why I bother picking up the maps. Yeah, there was a couple costumes added when they did the 2014 HD remake.
But it's not necessary to destroy stars. What about my family? If I play my cards right.
The plot thickens.
Jill.
Barry, I heard someone talking.
Oh, you heard.
No, there's no way Hank Hill would move to Saudi Arabia.
Myself is becoming a bad habit.
Talking to yourself? You all right? What's gotten into you?
I'm getting you worried, aren't I? But don't, I'm all right. I guess this creepy mansion has gotten to my nerves. Anyway, I think I'll go outside, get some fresh air.
I'm excited for it too. I just can't see Hank Hill moving to Saudi Arabia for any time.
Don't worry. I'm just going to get some fresh air.
Remember how I felt going to Mexico?
Monsters along the way.
Oh, and just in case you watch this later and you don't catch it live, hello, Mad Lou Dog. Hope you enjoy the stream. Imagine if Hank Hill went to Finland. I can't see Hank Hill ever leaving Texas. He had a mental breakdown when he found out he was born in New York City. Hey, RL, good to see you, man. Long time no see. Appreciate the like. Slutty watermelons on top. May, what was it, 21st, year of our Lord, 1998. You bastard. Tank controls. General, you'll like this coming up here. This will tie into that video you just showed me. Get down. Pesky zombies. Pesky. What have we here? Alright, General, what do you think? Is this the tush gun? Robert. Robert, don't do it. Ironically, it is sadly the most powerful gun in the game. But you get one shot. And no, you cannot one-shot the tyrant with it, but the point is, most standard zombies go down to just one bullet. Oh, Linda. Poor Linda. .22 Magnum Double Dollinger. The Double D. And that's all you got. I wasted my one shot. Worth it. Yeah, that's about right. Although if you're a fan of the TV show Pawn Stars, he'd have gave him what? $5 for it? Let me call an expert on firearms. All right. For those of you who've gone through puberty, this is going to remind you of those years. This is how we used to have to hide dirty magazines. Hidden bookcases with a hidden ladder that goes down into your secret crypt where no one knows. Huh, I didn't know that, General. Push the box. By the way, the soundtrack in this particular area is fantastic. If you couldn't see what was going on and you just went by the audio cues, you can pretty much tell that it's damp, underground, or wet. All right, ladies and gentlemen, don't get scared. Welcome back. You bitch. Damn you, shark, look what you've done to me. It's always pertinent to check right here because they randomize the valve every time.
Emergency. Unknown source of pressure detected. Locking all doors to achieve maximum safety.
Oh dear.
Reaching 30% of pressure threshold.
Oh dear.
Reaching 50% of pressure threshold. Activate emergency drainage system immediately.
Haha. Take that, sharks. You know, it would help if I drained the water. Okay, now, fuck you, sharks. Alright, what do we got? Bits grenades, I don't want them. Nope, don't want them. Oh no! What's wrong, Mr. Shark? No water to swim around and bite me? Bastard. Some sharks you just can't reach. So you get what we got here last week. Which is the way he wants it. Well, he gets it. Celebratory tornado. Thank you. Good on you, General, for getting the reference. Great movie, though. I don't like this any more than you do. Thank you. We have a pesky plant we have to take care of. I could make V-Jolt with the chemicals, but that takes too goddamn long. Bees! Bees! Not the bees! Don't worry, General. The bees are about to get all the comeuppance. She farted on the hive and killed the bees. All right. In this room right here is where you would make the chemicals for V-Jolt. But we ain't doing all that. Screw that shit. Takes too long. We're going to take the fight straight to the plant. Shut up. No one cares about you. Oh. He was... Alright, General, you'll like this. This is up your alley. Can you tell what it is yet? Oh, my indeed. Oh, yes, yes, yes. There is some scantily clad women in the game. They were in the original, too. All right. Guardhouse is down. We go back to the mansion for the back half. This is where the double crosses begin and some of the corporate pseudoscience is revealed. And the hunters make an appearance. Yay!
Wesker.
Jill, so you're safe.
I wear
That's what I was
my
going to say.
I
sunglasses
apologize.
at night.
It was all I could do to protect myself against those strange creatures.
I understand. Anyway, it's good that you're safe.
Did you notice? Barry, he sounded a little flaky.
Now that you mention it, yeah. I'll keep a close eye.
Maybe it's quite natural under these circumstances. It's not really our standard operation. Jill, our first priority is to get out of here.
I agree.
There are still rooms in that mansion we can't get into because they're locked up.
Yeah.
Ways to...
If
Okay,
only,
if
General.
there's anything, I'll go back to the other
If
mansion.
only.
I'm counting on you.
What about the Dick Cheney quail hunting? The chief. Yes. Different hunters, my friend. Different hunters. These are like frogs mixed with gorilla DNA. I can't remember what they said, how they created the hunter, but they are unholy abominations. The hell is my phone doing? Why is it not? Behave, phone, behave. Nope, not worms and armor.
This is Brad. Come in, Stars Alpha Team. Come in.
This is Jill.
Does anybody hear me?
I hear you, Brad. Over.
Stars Alpha Team.
Oh,
Bravo Team.
I see
Doesn't
polygon
matter.
elbows.
Respond. I repeat, this is Brad.
Brad? Brad!
This is Brad. If you can't answer me, somehow give me a sign.
Jill to Brad. Can you hear me? Brad! Brad! Shit. It's broken.
He wants a sign. There. Rockets in the air. Can't miss it. Bad dog. Bad dog. Hello, Mr. Ed. Why do the dogs sound like monkeys? Hopefully avoid the snakes. Oh, that was sick. Good job. They can be rather hard to avoid sometimes. Barry has bequeathed us an arsenal. Thank you, Barry. 2 first aids and some grenade rounds. Not interested. Now, the big thing is he fixed the door, which means we can come and go without worrying about the knob breaking, which is good. All right. Meet the hunter. Look at that 480 FMV quality. I can't teabag, so the tornado is the best I can do. Anime diff. Yeah. Yeah. Definitely Johnny Bravo. Would Jill technically be a MILF at this point, General? I think she's only 21 in this game. In fact, I think Barry is actually the oldest of everyone at like 43, I think. Agnostic Gilf has an entirely different meaning, my friend. Alright, as long as you know. Alright, another dark dock. Yeah, I agree, agnostic, but everybody's mind tends to just focus on the one. All right, General, I see your point. I will concede that that would count. Gilf status. Or is it Jilf status? Ha 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 ha. Agnostic, your lingo is fine. Like fine wine, General. Like fine wine. Although my ex is aged like milk. Got some bad news for you, Georgie boy. Still don't know why I pick up these maps. It ain't like I ever use them. Alright, General. 8 cartridges, 12 gauge shot shells. Right? How many does it give me when I pick it up? 6. They stole 2 bullets from me, those bastards. Now, how many shells do you think should have came in that ammo tin? Ding, ding, ding. Yes. So where did they all go? Damn it, Rooskies. Alright. Who's hungry, guys? Up we go. You know, I worked at a Burger King. That's not too far off, General. What is with this place and broken doorknobs? Oh, look on the wall, General. We got some nudity. Mine. Yeah, Timu indeed. Before Timu. Like this George Trevor guy built houses, but he knew shit about doorknobs. Had a brain fart for a second on what I was attempting to do here. Good old Parasite Eve. That game was a hoot. What? Lower stars? That sounds ominous. I always was curious, like, if he called the extension, like, what would they do? Would they send, like, more people? Or just nuke the place? Whoa, 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 General. I mean, this mansion has a substantial dollar amount attached to it. I knew it. I knew that was going to be the next thing you said. And I approve. Such a great movie. All right. Let's see. You go here, and you go here. You can go up here, and you can go up here. Okay. That is one of the few, General, where I will say the sequel is as good, if not better, than the original. Ironically, the only other movie to do that was also a James Cameron movie. Oh, you bastard. How do you miss point blank? Alien, Aliens, Terminator, Terminator 2. Both James Cameron films, and both where sequels could be better than the original. And I don't care what anyone says, Last Action Hero was a great movie. Aha! We found the porn stash. An old WinZip disc. Yeah, General. I, truth. Truth. I remember a lot of people were saying that, like, the kid in the movie was a bad actor and that his scenes brought the movie down. I'm like, dude, did we watch the same movie? Because I loved it. Ink ribbons. No. Waste my time with ink ribbons. Yeah, I agree. I agree. As an insert for the audience, it worked perfectly. I thought the twist was going to be that he was the his uncle that got blown up in the beginning of the film. All right. Ah, no worries, agnostic. Welcome back. We were just talking about Last Action Hero and our love for the film. And yes, I would totally see a Jack Slater film. Charles Dance was such a good bad guy in that movie. Do you know what they used to call Arnold when he first started his acting career, agnostic? Arn Young. Oh, I loved all the tropes they did, General. Like, the gun not needing reloading until he's in the real world. Able to punch through windows without hurting his hand. Cartoon cat that shows up to work that nobody questions. All the women were attractive. There was no unattractive women. You know what? Screw that guy. He can die too. Yep. Aside from Last Action Hero and Wayne's World, I have not, agnostic. I have not seen those movies. Easy Riders. Did you ever happen to see the Jude Law Force Whitaker remake of Repo Men? Great movie. Ah, great movie. Fantastic twist. I won't say a word about it. Highly recommend if you got some downtime and want a good movie to. Although Jude Law was great in it, I still think Michael Fassbender would have been better. All right, gentlemen, we have exhausted the mansion save for one last room. AI was awful. Bicentennial Man was good. Cried my eye. There was a Robin Williams movie, I can't think of the name of it, where his wife, his two sons, and him end up dying in a car crash, and he's living inside this painting in his attic, and like as the painting deteriorates, like things in the background start changing for the worse, and he has to go to hell to save his wife. Like, it was a really depressing movie. Yes, that's the one. Super hard movie to sit through. Times may come. I can't stand listening to My Heart Will Go On anymore. Actually, when you look back at Titanic and you look at the character Rose, she was the worst person in the world. She screwed her mom out of the fortune by not marrying the guy she was engaged to. She could have let him up on the door with him. They proved that there was more than enough room for her. For him, sorry. And then, this science crew picks her up to take her on a voyage for the heart of the ocean, which she has the entire time, which would set her daughter and her grandchildren up for life, and she throws it into the ocean. And then what does she do after she chucks it in the ocean? All her daughters and grandchildren's futures, she dies. Spoilers if you haven't seen the movie Titanic. I'm sorry. All right, we have officially exhausted the mansion. Dude, when she threw that stupid Heart of the Ocean in the ocean, I was furious. Sorry, grandkids, no college for you because Grandma got to just throw this thing, priceless necklace into the ocean. Well, General, I've just explained to you the entire movie. Bastard snake. Please, please don't be poisoned. Just fell in love with him after Avatar. Yes, Avatar was a beautiful movie to look at the time. But was it really that good? Hello, Lou Dog. Good to see you, mate. My friend across the pond. I gave you a shout out earlier in the... I said if you catch us later, hello. Resident Evil, and I got my buddies General and Agnostic in the chat. Really solid guys. Gentlemen, this is Mad Lou Dog. He is another YouTuber who does Gran Turismo style content like I used to, but although has slightly retired from. And he's British. He speaks the Kings. We got some boulders to run from. We got some spiders to kill. Nah, not fully retired, Lou. Just semi-retired. I got really burnt out with Grand, so trying to do daily content more just it's too much.
Is that you, Jill?
Is that voice Enrico's?
Yeah?
You're alive.
Stop! Are you with anybody, Jill?
No, but why?
The stars are finished. Someone is a traitor. Umbrella set us up.
Reality is becoming a GTA server, agnostic.
Enrico! Traitor? Who?
Now, how did Enrico get down here when it took me a battery, a crank, crests? Jill's getting cranky. Haha. Take that, Hunter. Oh, General, you would also like to know that this game was an early pioneer of the jiggle physics. Yeah, we used to play live on the PS1, not because we really liked fighting. But you didn't hear that from me. The ones I've actually uploaded, I think this will be my second. And I did 2 on the original PS1 version as well. As far as actual playthroughs of this game, probably hundreds. Damage. Welcome, Damage. I'm still presenting in human form. Alright, here's something I want to know. Who keeps rolling the boulder back into position? Somebody has to keep rolling that thing back up there. Hi, hi, hi. Alright, gentlemen. Don't get scared. You know what? I would hope. Yeah. I have a huge fear of spiders. Hate them. Heights, bugs, and spiders are my 3 phobias. And there is a difference between bugs and spiders. No worries, Damage. It was good to see you. Thanks for stopping by. Always welcome. Nuns and lampreys. In all honesty, Lou, the last Resident Evil that I really truly enjoyed was the remake of 4. Two make was good. 3 make was good, but really bad, if that makes sense. Because everything they cut out. They made up for it in 4 make. And I personally didn't care for Village. It's not my type of game. Yeah, I know, Agnostic. Somebody on the development team was a fan of Back to the Future and Indiana Jones. Yeah. My friend Jeremy that co-streamed with me that one day, he loves Village. Like, it's his favorite one. Nah, I gotcha. God damn it. I do like weird and bizarre guns myself. Like the Japanese World War II rifles that give you a poison sumac. 4231. Hey Agnostic, did you ever check out that Beretta Extrema shotgun I was mentioning to you last time? What did you think? I have a fondness for gas-operated shotguns. You know, I never got into, I mean, I got nothing against them, but I've never had like a flintlock or a black powder rifle. Yeah, I do love shotguns. They are great for home defense. I heard my friend Lou Dog over in England suppressed MP5 and a Barrett with a muzzle brake, couple Browning BARs. Hey Deep, welcome to the show. All the buddies are here today. Pretty good, Deep. Not having a good time. Yeah, Lou,
Jill!
England has some
Barry?
draconian
Thank God you're
gun
safe.
laws,
You too, Jill.
so yeah, I'm just being a silly
The
goose
noise
by
I
saying
heard
that.
brought me down here, but I didn't expect to find a place like this. Have any idea as to what might be at the bottom?
There's only one way to find out.
Deep, Matt is a Gran Turismo YouTuber like you and Kent. He has a great channel if you're interested.
What the hell is that sound? It could be a person.
Jill,
Could
Go
be a
check it out.
crackhead.
we had enough surprises for one day. I'll stay here and secure our escape route in case something happens.
Okay.
And this, ladies and gentlemen, is Lisa Trevor, the daughter of George Trevor, who was experimented on and made unkillable. But rockets still win. She is tragic. It is sad. Get down. Yes, she was in the GameCube version. She's tragic, Lou, because she's an innocent person that had nothing to do with this company, but her father brought her and his wife there, and they kidnapped her. Yep, agnostic, got it. Kidnapped her, experimented on her, did all kinds of nasty things, and now she's wearing her mother's face as a mask. Bad Lisa. That's what I'm saying, General. Like, these games, man, they get really dark. Even in 96.
Barry!
Barry, you bastard. Blue, there are... I can't even begin to count thousands of books. Been a couple mangas. YouTube channels that just discuss the lore from Resident Evil, and that's their whole channel art. Yeah, I read the first and the second one. I didn't read any others after that. Unfortunately, it's broken. Yeah, it's true understatement. I mean, look at how many films Paul W.S. Anderson made. None of them good, but, you know. Dark Souls is one of the few games that I never got into. And I know you cannot speak bad about it or else you'll piss off the internet. Alright. Here's some lore for you, Lou. Yes, he was agnostic. The Leech King. Yeah, yes, they are. No itchy tasty, though. I feel like we've all just bonded a little bit. I think because we've bonded that we're going to have some fun. Make sure I'm not forgetting anything. Okay. Before you go, please allow me to give you this beautiful decap. God damn, the tree was in the way. Have a good night, General. Thanks for hanging out. Stay classy. By the way, Drek, the zombie. There's a little palate cleanser for you guys. Ooh. The Ashcrofts were from Code Veronica. Chief Irons, man, was a really loose cannon. Oh, dude, most definitely. Villain 1000%. I like what they did with him in the remake, where they gave him more of a personality. The original Irons from 2 was good, but I think the Remake 2 sold it better. Yeah, true. But I think we can both agree that he got his comeuppance. I think, yeah, I forgot to grab an ink ribbon, but that's okay because there's a box right here. Normally, I don't save here, but there is a chance that you can get insta-killed during this fight, and I don't want to redo all of that again on stream, so we'll save here just in case I die. Also, there is a quick time event where you get the good or bad ending depending on your actions during this scene and this scene alone. We will go for the good ending. But you must give him his gun back. By the way, who's lighting all these candles?
Jill, you're alive. I was worried, because I thought you were...
Start talking.
Calm down. I didn't want to do it. Believe me, I can explain.
Don't lie to me!
The size of the gun in her hand is hysterical.
No time to talk. Jill, hand me my gun. Thanks, Jill.
You cannot kill her with normal weapons. You have to avoid her and push these stones off to get her to the fight to end. But if you have a rocket launcher, you can knock her off. Yes, it is. And I've earned it, and I will use it. Favorite post-game weapon? Well, you only get one other weapon, and it's the, what is it? The Samurai Edge. do think my favorite gun is the Magnum, hands down. And Lou, I did see your message. If you're not careful, she can one hit you, and you will go flying off the end, and it's just game over. Okay, so are we talking favorite gun in all of Resident Evil's lore? Because I think if we're going with just my favorite weapon in any Resident Evil, it would be the Chicago typewriter. AKA the Tommy gun. But the Magnum is always a close second. I loved Leon's Desert Eagle. Jill's Python.
I don't believe that thing's really dead. Leave this place up to me and go on ahead.
Okay.
Yeah, I even liked Claire's single action army. All right. Home stretch, gentlemen. Home stretch. Yeah, one of my big problems with like the guns in Resident Evil is they're all kind of samey. Every character has the default pistol. You get a shotgun, and then you either get a grenade launcher or some type of magnum, depending on the character. Next, I actually might do LA Noire. Lou, she's mad at him because when you discovered Lisa Trevor, Barry just decided he was going to leave and left her to fend for herself. Fun fact, the grenade launcher, when loaded with flame rounds, acts as oil and lighters, so you do not need to come back to burn the bodies. See, that would be cool. I would like something like that. Leslie Nielsen, man, an absolute legend. Oops, sorry. Apparently there is, yeah. His son. Liam Neeson would be interesting. I'm down for that. Lou, are you talking about the game or the remake of Naked Gun? No, it's cool, Lou. I assumed you were talking about the show. By the way, that note I just read is a reference to if you kill a zombie and you don't decapitate or burn it, they will reanimate as a more aggressive zombie. Why they decided to give this note way at the end of the game is a bit strange. So, agnostic, I have no shame in admitting this. I've never beat Code Veronica. I've tried several times to play it when it came out, and I would just get in this soft lock fail state where I just wouldn't have any ammo. Plus, like I said in general stream, I'm not a big fan of Claire, so... Oh, dude. Resident Evil 2 had some of the best save room music. I'm with you on that. The save room in the marshalling yard from Resident Evil 2. Some of the best tracks. Look at this dude. By the way, I don't know if you can read it, but when you put in the passcodes, it shows you the triple lock. I'll show it to you when we get to the next terminal. It's really funny. Unsolved Mysteries has one of the greatest theme songs. It's up there with Airwolf and Knight Rider. Oh no, they got the coof. Oh, the secret security team. No. I'm assuming you mean Upper Peninsula. By the way, normally I would bypass all this stuff, but I'm just doing it for your benefits. There was a show I used to love called, oh my God, what was his name? Joe Pera Talks to You on Adult Swim. And it was filmed in the Upper Peninsula. Are you a cheesehead agnostic? Hey, it's all good, man. Image editing software. They're making YouTube videos.
Get away from me! No! Hey! No!
Haha. Only scams. Oh, darn. The greatest reveals in the history of gaming. A little throwback to the beginning of the game. All right. Normally I'd skip this, but I'm just doing it for you guys. Because I care. Bad dog. Yes, RCR is from the Philadelphia area. I live in Pittsburgh. I used to subscribe to RCR, but due to creative differences, I had to part ways. Oh my god, I know that guy on the right. Where's my damn map? There it is. Not that I need it. Onward and upward. Or onward and downward, sorry. Yeah, that's kind of my beef that I had with them too, with RCR. I have no problem with Brian and his sexuality. That's not an issue for me. But it's like when he decided to come out on his channel, everything suddenly just became like it's how do I describe it without sounding rude? Like the sexual innuendos were getting too much. The vulgar language was a bit too much. I couldn't watch his videos anymore because, you know, he would say something hypersexual when there would be people in the room. So yeah, I got no issue with him and his sexuality. It's just the way he talks about what he likes to do with other people while trying to watch a video of his in public was just too much. Okay. I know this is going to be hard for you to see, but when I put this in and it shows you the triple lock, if you look at the bottom left of the lock, you will see like a, it might be legible. I don't know. Let's just see. All right, bottom left. It's a little bit dark, but if you turn the brightness all the way up, the sign says, "Attention, no lifeguard on duty, swim at your own risk." When they created this game, they just borrowed signs from the internet, not knowing if they translated or not. And now, in the HD era, we can read them clearly. And it's just funny that they just grabbed random stock images. I didn't know we were near a beach. Well, the last save room, ladies and gentlemen. All right. I believe I has everything. Yep. Magnum time. Come on, I know there's another. All right. You need to get fuel for the elevator. There you are. Fortunately, it's empty. But coming back, they make it extremely well known that if you run, you will explode. So you cannot run, you cannot attack. Sorry, I missed your message there, Agnostic. You know, there's an outfitter here in Pennsylvania that'll LS swap your DeLorean. Yeah, in Gran Turismo, the engine swaps they have for the DeLorean are legit. You can LS swap the DeLorean. I don't know if I'd want to LS swap a Chevelle. Or did you say Chevette? Oh, a Chevette. That would be hysterical. All right. We have power and we can run. we will get the good ending with the best possible outcome. Jesus, pesky. Pesky. I'm like a damn exterminator. Bees, chimeras, dogs, sharks. It's cool, agnostic. I'll still shout you out. All right. This is it, gentlemen. We have arrived at the end. Oh, wait a minute. Think another one pops out here. Huh, I was wrong.
Jill,
Barry,
you could have at least waited up for me, you know?
let's go.
Oh man, I've been playing these for decades. I used to record the footage on my VCR in high school and sell the tapes for $5 a piece to anyone who wanted to speedrun. Way before YouTube.
Wesker!
Thank you, Barry.
Well, what do you know?
Oh, don't blame Barry for everything. I hear that his better half and 2 lovely daughters will be in danger if he doesn't do everything I tell him to.
I miss those days, Lou.
Wesker,
I miss
you're
them.
pathetic.
Well, you shouldn't worry too much, dear. You'll be free of all this anyway.
Why eliminate stars?
Believe it or not, that's Umbrella's intention.
You're just a slave of Umbrella.
Smart girl. But I think you misunderstand me. The things you mention are nothing. I'll burn all of them along with this entire laboratory. Barry, go up on the ground and wait there.
Barry.
You gotta love Barry. He must really be afraid of Umbrella.
You and Umbrella took his family. You bastard. Oh!
Umbrella? Well, I used some carrots and sticks to cow him, but it had nothing to do with Umbrella. I just used Barry for my personal interests. Though both you and Barry seem to think I was following Umbrella's orders.
What? What are you planning?
I guess it's time for show and tell.
Oh yeah, man. This series goes deep, Lou. Really deep.
It's magnificent.
For the sake of this thing.
You know, I hate goodbyes.
Barry!
Forgive me.
No, you're not to blame. It's Umbrella and Wesker.
Even if it meant my family, I couldn't bear turning my back on my friends again. Shit!
Bad, Wesker. Bad. I never got to do the VR.
Damn it!
Jill and Barry together. In hell.
You want a piece of me?
What? Premature.
No, Barry! You viral cultured freak.
Oh, you showed him, Jill.
Barry! Barry! You're okay.
Jill, sorry. That was careless of me. Wesker,
He's gone.
first, let's just get out of here.
Seems a little anticlimactic, don't you think? All right, gentlemen, this is it. The end of the game.
Wesker must have set it off. Let's hurry.
All right, let's go rescue Chris. You son of a... You broke my pipe. I just fixed that pipe. And this is how you get the good ending with the best outcome. You have to escape with Barry and Chris.
Jill,
Chris, you're okay.
glad to see you are too. Anything on Wesker?
5
We'll talk
minutes,
later.
tops.
First, let's get going.
5 minutes, no more than 10, Lou.
Self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel must evacuate immediately. Deactivating and releasing all locks. Self-destruct system has been activated.
Come on, let's go.
Personnel must evacuate immediately. Deactivating and releasing all.
I like how he's giving me orders, yet I was the one who rescued him.
Self-destruct.
How are you just gonna swoop in at the last hour and be like, oh, it's time to go, Jill?
Self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel must evacuate immediately. Deactivating and releasing all locks. Self-destruct system has been activated.
Alright, let's take some souvenirs with us. What do you say?
Deactivating and releasing all locks. Self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel must evacuate immediately. Deactivating and releasing all locks.
That's my souvenirs.
Self-destruct system has been activated.
Come on, come on, hurry!
All personnel must evacuate immediately. Deactivating and releasing all locks. Self-destruct
This is
system
Brad.
has
I'm
been
running out of fuel. If there's anyone alive, contact me now or just give me a sign. I repeat, this is your last chance.
Self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel must evacuate immediately.
You need to keep one free spot for this fuse.
All locks. Self-destruct system has 3 minutes to detonation.
Damn it! We're almost there! Jill, you just get in contact with Brad.
No!
We can make it. Jill, ladies first.
Chris!
Would you let me have my moments too?
All right. We'll rendezvous at the heliport.
Alright. You need one free spot, sorry, for the fuse and for the signal flare.
Jill!
You made it!
By the way, him swatting the first rocket freaked everyone out the first time. No one expected that. Well, Lou, we did it. They give you a score at the end of the credits. It's up to you if you want to stick around to see the score. If you don't want to, no hard feelings, I understand. But that is the game, man. Love it, love it, love it. The original and the remake are two of my favorite of all time. When they remade 2 and 3 and 4, there was a push to remake this one, but there's really no need to. Because this is all the remake it ever needed to be. Yeah, I think it is going to be LA Noire. That's another one of my all-time favorite games of all time. If only I could play PS1, 2, 3 discs on here, I'd be set, but it just wasn't meant to be. Are you familiar with what the game is about, Lou? "1947 Los Angeles, you are a detective who is after a serial killer murdering women, and it is one of the most loving recreations of the hard-boiled detective." All right, 3 hours, 34 minutes for completion, 89 dead, 121 bullets fired, and 2 health items. I could have finished this well under 3 hours if I didn't stop to read the files or the slides and whatnot. But I was playing for you guys. I was in no need to go for a sub 3 hour time. Well, I appreciate everyone who stopped by for the stream, everyone who watches it after the fact. Forever grateful to all you, Lou, General, Agnostic, Deep, everyone who was here. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. And I look forward to seeing you all in the next one. Take care, everyone. Take care of yourselves. Take care of one another. I love you all. Bye-bye.